And it was interesting at the time, it was 2014 and Colorado and Washington had just legalized. And so there was this mad dash to figure out what the strategy would be to potentially launch a celebrity backed brand, right? Are we looking to maybe partner up with other people like Cheech and Chong and Willie Nelson and the Marley family? Or are we going to do something on our own? Or do we not want to do anything at all and figure out a way to do a national thing in maybe a more non-federally regulated product, right? So like CBD or something. And so at the time, things were very narrow in terms of how we could move. So we decided to explore Colorado and Washington and see what the opportunities were. At the time, Snoop's manager, who owned the management company in which I was employed, looked around the office and was like, there's nobody in our office who smokes weed every day and also has business knowledge and prowess, except for Tiffany. And he knew that I was like, he knew that I smoked every day. But he was also like, I think this is going to be a really great idea because Tiffany doesn't look like the average smoke weed every day kind of person, right? And the way that she presents herself may be disarming to some people that are frequently seeing certain types of individuals in the cannabis space, right? And he was like, also, your knowledge in the cannabis space is really, I don't want to say unmatched, but it's interesting because when I first moved out here, I'm gonna give you this fun story. When I first moved out here, I was not willing to sign up for a medical card in California. I don't know why. I was young. I didn't want my name on a record. I'm really not sure what my logic was 10, 15 years ago. So I ended up asking one of my coworkers at the company, at the management firm, was like, I actually have a friend. He is the drummer in my boyfriend's band, and he actually grows cannabis in the gray market. And he sells it by the pound to dispensaries. I'm going to introduce you to him. He will hook a homie up for an ounce or whatever. And so she gives me his number. I text him. He comes down to my place. And as these deals go, I get into his car on the passenger side. As I'm sure you can imagine, it's very awkward to look at somebody at a 90-degree angle, as opposed to like when you're sitting across a table from someone and you can freely have a nice conversation while looking at them. So I immediately look at him and I'm like, wow, this guy is really cute. And I look like crap. I haven't showered. My clothes probably have some stains on it. I haven't brushed my teeth. Here's your money. Give me my weed. Bye. 3 months later, I was like, okay, I want to get some more. And I actually texted him and said, hey, I'd like to get some more cannabis, but also, I don't know if you remember what I look like. Would you like to go out for a drink sometime? 12 years later, we're now married and we have a kid.